Would not be me without the swoop. Oh my. Seriously, I have not dressed like this in over 10 years. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? Y'all, what is good? It's crazy because all week I've been like, I want to get to my camera, I want to do something. I just didn't want to give y'all nothing. I wanted to give y'all something real. So, welcome to the show. For the people who this is their first time watching, welcome. My name is Cami Snow, and this is my boy Marco. And together we make Cami Snow and a fox named Marco.
It's Cami Snow and a fox named Marco.
And welcome back to the channel. Y'all, happy new year. What? Another year just flew by and we just have to accept it. It's 2025. If you're here, you made it. We made it another year. Let's go. I don't know, all this talk about years and stuff and them passing by and life just passing us by. I decided today was one of those days where like I was reminiscent. For those of you who don't know, I have a secret. A true secret, y'all. Some of you are like, this isn't a secret, but this is a secret for some of you who don't know. I am an elder emo. I am it. I admit it. I'm more of like a SEMO. Today I'm gonna be like pretty much talking about that. We're gonna be talking about who I was when I was like 13, 14, 15. The years that if I tried to scroll back into my Instagram, I cannot find. You know what? She's there deep down inside. I know it, and I'm going to bring her out today. This isn't who I am anymore. This type of image that I'm about to pursue, I'm gonna just let you know she lives deep inside of my soul. It is so hard for me to be like, this is real, but you gotta own it, okay? You can't just get in some way and not pay homage. Like, if you're an emo elder, you need to be watching this video right now, subscribing, and you need to be looking into your own eye and admitting that this was kind of cute. Like, we had our own little vibe. Like, I'm gonna talk a little bit about it as I continue to get ready, but I'm going to emo-fy my face and turn myself into my alter ego. We've had a lot of things, but I've been having this one in the chamber for a while. I've been wanting to show y'all this alter ego. She's ready to go. We're gonna get this going. Let's do this. All right, well, I'll just put on my headband to do my makeup. And guess it's time to get started. So I guess the real question is, when did it begin? When did I decide I was an emo baby? It's funny, I remember telling myself, oh my god, I'm an emo baby. The dot with the 3. I could never really tell you what that was supposed to look like, but I assumed it was supposed to look like a cat, no? Anyway, I guess I just knew. You know, it was one of those things that like I never had to question it. I was one of those people, I grew up, I loved Odd Future Wolfgang. On the other side of it, Falling in Reverse. I loved Jeffree Star's music when he was first coming out. Sleeping with Sirens, Pierce the Veil. I was a Warped Tour baby. I don't know how it really came about because I was actually raised like Christian. It's funny because the Christian aesthetic is just the complete opposite of the emo aesthetic. And so I figured out really quickly I was not gonna fit in the way I hoped. Like, you know, I was always the type of girl where I grew up and I swore like, if you just be yourself, no matter how you come, no matter what, no matter how you look, just come as you are and you should be treated nicely. And that would happen a good amount of times. Like, I wouldn't say that the world was just up and against me, even if it felt like it at times. I cannot say that there weren't people who didn't see me for who I was. Like, that would be wrong to discredit them. Other than that, I was dealt with a lot of backlash, and I'm just no joke, being a black woman from Dallas, like, to be alternative, a big no-no. girl. I was the type of girl, I loved new music. Like, I realize now, I listen to EDM now, that type of music wafted into like Warped Tour and like Mania, like that was the sound. It was new. At the time, it was rebellious. It was rebellious to be emo. You had to actually want to look like that. Otherwise, you were gonna fit in. And I didn't fit in. I just didn't. I didn't fit in anywhere. I'm using the Juvia's palette. I just used the NARS for my face, which by the way, I could have never afforded back in the day. I was trying to keep this true blue, like I'm not even putting on lashes because back in the day, I was not putting on lashes like that. I don't think. For the most part, I was putting on eyeliner, which we're gonna get to. I want to do an ode to my rainbow look that I had. If I find it, I'll post it, but it was pretty much the cleanest look I've ever done, but it took me forever to do that when I was a kid. This is gonna take me like 5 minutes. I guess the real question is, what does it mean to be emo? Is it a feel? Is it a want? It was like a culture, really. It was like what you were going to do, like what you were gonna wear. You were like in the business. If I really got into the deets of it, I was a pretty interesting kid growing up, but I was also a very extroverted kid. Like, I was weird, but I was extroverted, right? And sure, I came off in some ways as too much, but who cares? Like, I spent my entire life trying to fit in, and it never worked for me. So I think being emo was the first time I was able to be rebellious. And like, some people would be like, well, you're doing rainbow eyeshadow, so that's not necessarily emo 100%. Okay, I get that. I was like SEMO. I also listened to like Blood on the Dance Floor. I loved like electronic dance music, and I loved super hardcore, sad. Emo is really sadcore, like really. If you are like not sad every single day, like you're not doing the emo thing. Oh, very right. You're supposed to like hate everything. And that's just how I was. Like, I just hated everything. I was like, oh, this sucks. But I don't feel that way anymore. Like, I only used to be like that because nothing would ever really give me space to be. Like, in schools or in any type of situation, doing stuff like this was like, what the hell are you doing to your face? Instead of being like, oh my god, this is creative expression. I think my emo-ness was just creative expression, and no one was able to truly like grasp that because it was foreign at the time. Being emo at one point was foreign. It was honestly pretty scary. Like, if you see my face right now, I have officially patterned 7 colors onto my face. And it's actually pretty good. So when I was 13 or 14 years old, I did a look that had this rainbow eye, and the teardrops I had were crying, and they were glitter teardrops. And so I'm gonna re-emulate it because I thought it was bomb, and like every time I look back at it, I'm like, wow, like 10, 10, 10s across the board. I'm gonna wipe some of this off. I cleaned up a little bit, and now I'm gonna tell you how I survived. Being an emo was not for the weak. If you was gonna rock that, you was gonna be about it. The best part about being emo was that you didn't have to care. Once you broke the seal and everybody called you a weirdo, it was free game. You could get whatever you wanted. You could do whatever you wanted. You could wear whatever hat you wanted. I mean, when I tell y'all I was a free spirit, I was free. I was listening to music and dancing around in halls and drinking Monster. Do y'all remember drinking Monster? I do. And I just remember being like, you know, people ask you how you doing, it was hardcore. It was always hardcore. But nowadays, the emo has died. And nobody wants to talk about it, but if there's any true emos out there, if you're emo and you're watching this, hi. Good to see you. Elder emo just going back to feel something. Now we're really getting emo. Okay, so I just did some ridiculously big eyeliner wings. That's pretty standard for me. I mean, the thicker the better. What I really haven't gotten to yet, that I will. Ooh. At one point, my name was Cami Rainbow Scream. Like that was an actual name I was calling myself. Crazy? I think so. At the same time, it was like biblical. You like had to have some type of alter ego-ness with it. Bonus points if you did like contacts with it. Oh, you were truly one of the soldiers. We're not trying to do the clean look when it comes to Irma. Giving a little bit more of a smoky look. I cannot believe this. It's funny because I haven't done a rainbow look in like ages. I can't help it. I love me a good rainbow look. Okay, so I guess the real question is how I survived. You just have to be original. You have to be cool and collect. Like emo-ness for me was a style choice. Like I wanted to dress like that. I wanted to be emo. I wanted to wear the wristbands and the silly bands and, you know, my hat down. That meant something to me. Back in the day, that actually meant something. And nowadays, you know, if you are doing the emo look, it's still looked down upon. But back then, more than especially, like, you really had to roll your eyes every day. Like, somebody always was like, oh, okay, that's a choice. Of course it was a choice. I made it. We're almost done sculpting the face. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm in the business of misery. Let's take it from the top. Oh, You just have to know it. And like the sadder the song, the better. I didn't really deal with like posing ass emos. Like if you were too excited around me, I'd be like, okay, like I've seen enough. I don't know. It's serious. Like it's not, this isn't for fun. You know what I mean? You come over here for fun? It's not what we're having right now. I'm also into clowncore. Super random, but especially ballerina clowncore specifically, there's something about that gives like, oh, okay. I'm going to go fan my face. I have accepted the fact that being emo isn't all what it's cracked up to be. When I was younger, I was like, honestly, I'm just trying to feel a vibe. Like, you know, all I wanted was a vibe. So, you know, aside from all of that, it was, oh yes, it's so funny. Times really just continue on. It just reminds me of me. It makes me want to cry, you know? I was this creative as a child, and I just thought it was genius to remind the people that you can be emo and creative. Teardrops that are shiny. Doo-doo-doo. Here reason for the teardrops on my guitar. That's not an emo song, but it is an emo song. I'm just so shocked because the glitter came out better than I ever thought it would. It actually looks just like when I did it when I was a kid. I just was like, dang, you know, this is real. Like I spent life looking like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna pay a second homage. Forgive me for this one, but when I was a kid, I was really young, and at one point I wore black lipstick to church, and I thought that was so bomb, so emo. So I'm gonna pay her a visit, and I'm gonna line my lips black. I guess the real question is, why would you wear black lipstick to church? And I guess the better question is, why can't I wear black lipstick to church? It's not fair. But I love me like a vampire-y kind of lip. This is a much lighter color than what I would usually do. Ugh. I think that was some brush. But hello? This is so true. Like, if only you knew. I'm really bringing her back. And for those of you really asking, yes, I did go to school like this. All the time. I guess it wasn't until standards started to come in. As I got older, I started believing in some type of aspect that I was actually fitting in somewhere. And I wanted to, and so I created some type of persona to believe that I was in fact normal. What a big ha. I don't feel normal. Never have been, never will be. But this is the official, like, oh God, she is officially coming out. Yes, this is I. Okay, so y'all think I need more glitter? I think I'm good. I'm going to put on the outfit now so that we can officially see the look of an emo. I got these cute little like socks that remind me of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I don't know why, but I have these glasses. Like they're not prescription, so That was pretty standard, big deal. 2010, all that. And then I have these pants. It reminded me of when I had to go to school, and so I had to be in dress code. I have a hat. It says Denver Nuggets on the back. The Denver Nuggets. I have like a tie, because come on now, you gotta have your tie. You emo, you gotta have your tie. And then, I mean, just tell me how pathetic this sweater is. Like, I keep this sweater because I love it. You know what I mean? Like, why do you have that sweater? And that's emo. Decided to josh it up a little bit. I would probably never wear anything this posh, but I'm gonna get dressed and we're gonna see where it takes me. I think it's insane because there's something about this that feels really good. Damn. Ooh, gotta do the swoop now. Would not be me without the swoop. I don't even remember. It's been so long. Damn. Oh my gosh. Dude, I have not dressed like this in over 10 years. But this is true blue, regular, degular shit I would wear. I would wear this on a regular day. So, yeah. I don't know. Like, I'm not used to it. I don't know who this is anymore. Like, the swoop is a requirement. I love Justin Bieber's swoop, and I was like, I need something just like that. Okay, wait. You know, I gotta add it. Oh my gosh. I wasn't fortunate enough to have Doc Martens when I was a youngin', but Converse worked just fine. I'm ready to go back to this. Like, I feel like this is a vibe of mine that you just can't escape it. Like, I am like this regular. In my mind, I am this girl. Maybe that's my problem. Like, I am still too, like, trying to do this perfectionist. And I'm over it. Like, I'm over trying to be a perfectionist. Oh, the emo's really coming out now. I'm telling you, it's a feel. But regardless, I just wanted to do a video and kind of let y'all get to know me a little bit more. This is, in fact, some alter ego. Like, I don't know. This is who I used to be, and it definitely used to turn heads. Some people were like, I don't know. Like, but this is who I really am. I can't help myself. Like, it is what it is. And I'm really glad that nowadays I can look at myself in the mirrors and be like, who that chick? Who is she? I don't know. Like, there was a bit of me back in the day when this was my freedom. Was me being able to dress however I wanted to. Like, the fake piercing, the low-key hat, and I had to have like a choker necklace. Like, come on, man, let's have some fun. I think it was more of like a push towards my direction of trying to figure out who I was as a person. Very much giving bisexual right now. But that is okay. Like, I was just going through the emotions, but emo to me was more of like emotionally feeling things. Like, I'm a Pisces, Cancer moon, so I'm an emotional being. The moment it said that I was emo, I was like, well, no shit. I'm literally like the epitome of that. I cry about everything. Also, you have to be a crier to be emo, okay? That is a thing. You have to cry, okay? What do you think? You think I look good emo? This is what I used to dress like regularly. I'm thinking about going back to it. I don't know. Maybe I'll look at this video and be like, girl, no, you're not. I'll just let y'all know. This is a real life thing. Like, don't ever quit yourself. Like, this was my rebellious stage. If you are in a rebellious stage, or if you want to go into a rebellious stage, you should do it. It's the most liberating thing pretty much in the world. You get to wear your own style and you don't have to give a about what anybody thinks about it. There's something knowledgeable about that. We have to at one point accept that we are not what everybody wants. And like, sometimes I see pictures and I'm like, who is that? And like, other times I'll see my stuff and it's like, I don't know what I was on, but I was lit. Like, I don't know. Good to see you, Cami. Cami Rainbow Scream Smith. Hello. Yeah, This is officially the emo look. I'm sorry, I forgot about the glasses. I don't know how I did, but how could I finish this look off without these? This is like the quintessential emo look right now. Like, I am finishing it off. Hello. Ooh. I'm just like shocked that I even look like this. Anyway, I think I'm done here. I got to tell y'all a little bit about my backstory, and I got to tell y'all a little bit about my emo-ness. I just spent a lot of my life dressing like this because this actually felt right to me. If you're an emo head and you're like, honestly, I've resonated completely with this video, please be sure to leave me a like, so that I know that what I'm doing is what I'm doing, and that is being myself is working. Oh, guess it's time to switch to hats. If you are an emo elder yourself and you were like, honestly, this video was hilarious, please leave a comment so that I know that my emo elders are out there. You are heard, you were seen. I'll be sure to reach out to y'all and leave y'all something, a message back. If you're starting to catch my drift here, you're like, this girl's taking us everywhere. I wasn't sure where we were going. You're starting to catch my drift here. You're recognizing I am a nicheless content creator, and that means something to me. That means that every day, any day, when I post something, we as a whole do not know what is coming next. Shake it up a little bit. Be sure to subscribe. I am a nicheless content creator. I like to have fun. We don't have a niche. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Marco has sat here and been like, girl, this is the first time I have been executed from a video. Well, here you are, Marco. Here's your couple of seconds. And here we go. If you're starting to like the channel, be sure to subscribe, honey. I am here for you. We have random lore at all times. If you're looking for something fun, something like who is this? Go ahead. Leave me a subscribe. I would love you forever. You stay here, you stay queer, and I love you. Emo baddie, Cami Rainbow Scream Smith, signing out. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. Bye! Meow meow.3